Do you remember Zombies Ate My Neighbors? Okay. Zombies Ate My Neighbors. 1993. Developed by LucasArts and published by Konami, Zombies Ate My Neighbors landed on the SNES and Genesis in 1993. At a time when most 16-bit games landed as either a platformer or an arcade fighting game, this one was a co-op run and gun stuffed with B-movie parody. Players took control of Zeke with his 3D glasses and squirt gun, or Julie with her baseball cap and ponytail. They raced through suburban neighborhoods, malls, pyramids, and even horror movie sets, all to rescue random neighbors from monsters. The weapons were a mix of household junk and monster movie gags. Squirt guns, weed whackers, soda cans, fire extinguishers, crosses. The idea was that everyday household items could fight back against classic horror icons. And enemies were pulled from every corner of pulp horror. Chainsaw maniacs, pod people, mummies, giant babies, and endless zombies. It ran for 48 levels plus bonus stages, with the tension always tied to saving the neighbors. Teachers, cheerleaders, even a guy grilling. They could all be saved, but if a monster touched them, pop, they were gone. That mechanic gave it stakes rather than just racking up points. Nintendo of America censored the SNES release. It changed blood to this purple ooze, and it toned down some of the death animations. The Genesis kept the gore but cut some of the weapons, like the flamethrower. The game also carried a bold comic book style title screen that made it stand out, but in Europe it was renamed to just Zombies because censors thought it was too extreme for kids. The soundtrack leaned heavily on spooky organ riffs and frantic pacing, kind of driving home that B-movie vibe. And hidden throughout were LucasArts Easter eggs, like posters and props nodding back to the company's Adventure Roots games. It wasn't a huge seller at the time. Konami undermarketed it, but it developed a cult following. Decades later, Zombies Ate My Neighbors built enough of a legacy that in 2021, Disney and Lucasfilm reissued it alongside Ghoul Patrol for consoles and PC. It came with save states, a museum of artwork, and behind-the-scenes documents. You can play both of them right now on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. What started as a quirky LucasArts experiment in 1993 ended up becoming a cult classic. The squirt gun, the neighbors, and the chainsaw maniacs still stand as one of the strangest and most beloved 16-bit titles of the time. Anyway, do you remember Zombies Ate My Neighbors?